Hi, my name is Julianne, and today I'm gonna be doing something that I have never done before. I have never been to the movies by myself before, which honestly I don't think is that weird. Usually when you go to the movies, it's either with your family or friends, dates, like that kind of thing. People don't typically go to the movies by themselves unless you have no one to go with. Today is one of those days when I want to go see a movie and nobody is available because it's a Friday. People work. I don't work on Fridays. So I'm gonna go see 47 meters down, or whatever, what is it? I think it's meters. 47 meters down, Uncaged. You might be like wondering, okay, why don't you just wait until night when people are off work? Well, I'm going to Busch Gardens after, my boyfriend and two of our friends, after they get off of work, we're leaving for Busch Gardens, and we're not gonna go to the movies when we're in Tampa. So I think I'm just gonna go to this 2:45 showing, because there's a 2:45 and a 5. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go see 47 meters down by myself. The thing though is it's the afternoon, so maybe the price will be slightly lower, and I have a gift card, so hopefully I don't even have to pay anything. I saw the first movie. I loved the first movie. I only watched it once, but I want to watch it again. I love sharks, so I love watching shark movies. As someone who loves sharks, I really liked 47 Meters Down, just because it felt more realistic in a way. I don't know if other people agree, but just from what I know about sharks, it didn't feel like the sharks were terrorizing these people just to terrorize, They were in a situation where it was dangerous and there were sharks and whatnot, and when you're in a situation where there's sharks, you can get bitten. So I liked that it didn't feel like fear-mongering. I mean, the trailers for 47 Meters Down Uncaged is 100% trying to fear-monger sharks over here, but that's beside the point. The movie itself, the first movie, didn't feel like it. It just felt like sharks being sharks, maybe. I don't know, that's my opinion. My limited knowledge of sharks, but I know a lot about sharks, but obviously I'm no expert. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go to the movies. I mean, it's actually 10 o'clock, 10:30 right now, so I'm not going to the movies right now. I'll take you guys with me on my journey of going to the movies by myself for the first time. This is gonna be an interesting experience. So I just saw the movie. It was good. 10/10 would recommend. It was scary, but not as scary as I thought it would be. But I think it was scary, but it was just So I'm filming in my car. I'm driving and I don't have a thing to put my phone on, so oh well. I would say the movie Crawl is way scarier, because I like that movie. Oh boy, that movie was terrifying. But this movie was still scary. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was just like, when is the shark gonna attack? And when the shark attacked, it just kept on attacking. If you like shark movies, if you like the first movie, I highly recommend it. The CGI on the shark is kind of not the best, but it looks like a shark. It's just very clearly CGI'd. But yeah, I would recommend it. I'll give more thoughts when I get home. This is just not a professional video at all, and you know what? Who cares? I'm gonna just film this on my phone, and because I'm gonna be leaving in 30 minutes and I'm still not completely packed for Tampa. I just don't have the time to set up my camera again and then film and then put that on my computer and be ready, because it's just I still need to pack. I gotta walk the dog, and I am craving some DQ ice cream right now, so I'm how can I pack and get everything ready, drive to freaking DQ and come back? I'm trying to be healthy over here. I exercised today and I'm gonna ruin it by DQ ice cream, because you know what, fuck it. You know what, it's a fucking day and I want some fucking ice cream. Anyways, the movie was great. Okay, I'm gonna say cons first because this is the first thing that came to mind. I think overall it was good, like I said, but I couldn't, they're underwater and they're in their scuba gear and they have their giant face mask on. So I couldn't tell who was who sometimes. I kept losing track of people. Specifically for some reason I kept losing track of, I think her name was Sasha. I know Mia was the girl who got pushed in the pool, so her sister. Or not sisters, stepsister. I know that her, for some reason, every once in a while I'll be where is this girl? It follows 4 girls who get stuck in these cave systems with obviously sharks. If you know anything about 47 meters down, there's sharks. And I don't believe that this movie went 47 meters down. I don't know if it did, technically. They're literally just banking on their first movie and just using the same title, because if that made money, why not use the same title even though it has nothing to do with the first movie? Because it really didn't. One of the main girls, Maya, whatever, she's the blonde girl who gets pushed in a pool in the beginning of the movie. She mentions that her mom isn't there anymore, which I don't know if that means like she died or she left the family. Like, they don't explain it. And my theory is that her mom is one of the girls from the first movie. That's the only way I can connect these two movies. I'm sorry, I'm moving around a lot. Okay. Besides that, like, it really has nothing to do with the first movie. It's just, instead of 2 girls, it's 4 girls and more sharks. Like, I would have wished for more character development, or maybe not even development. I don't think it needed development. I think it needed more backstory. I was kind of curious about the characters, you know, like what's going on with them, like before everything, like why. I would have liked more explanation of why they moved to Mexico. But like, still, I wish there was a more explanation, like why did her mom leave or whatever. I just wanted more from the characters. But like, the movie is about people getting chased around and murdered by sharks. I mean, and they deliver. It, like, you know that's what the movie is gonna be, and they deliver that. I really love sharks. Like, I honestly love sharks. I should show off my shark collection when I have time. I love sharks. I know a lot about them, and so when I was watching the movie, I was like, okay, why would a shark act in this way? There's some points where I was like, okay, the shark would attack because they're making movement. There was one time when no one was moving, no one did anything, the shark attacked somebody, and I was like, well, that doesn't seem as realistic, but I'll let it slide for now. But the ending, oh my god, guys, the ending was so stressful. Like, this movie really was stressful to watch, because you're just like, get out of there, like swim away, and then like they're just like, oh, I'm just gonna stay here and, you know, tread some water. I'm just get out of the freaking water. Like, oh my god, I was very stressed out. And if you're claustrophobic and you seeing other people in very tight situations, you probably don't want to watch this, because I'm not really claustrophobic, but I was feeling it. Like, those girls, when they were in the cave and it was just so narrow and everything, it was terrifying to watch, just because I felt like I was trapped in the caves. So if those things bother you, probably don't watch it. Another thing, which I know with like white strobe lights can cause epilepsy, but I'm not sure if like red flashes work. Like, there's a point in the movie where there's red light flashing, so if that bothers you, you probably, I don't know, if you see red light, just close your eyes for a bit. There's shark attacks, so it's horror, you know. There's blood in the water. It's not as graphic as you would think. Like, it really wasn't that graphic, which I'm surprised. But it's definitely blood in the water. But I really enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed being on the edge of my seat, being alone in the dark, because it was dark as fuck in that movie theater, and I was just like pitch black in like my own row next to the weirdest seat I've ever been in. Okay, so like my seat, I actually changed seats, because my seat was like the creepiest seat I've ever been in. I felt like this is not normal. I should have taken a picture, but like, oh my god, all the seats are numbered and it like glows, so like, you know, if it's dark, you can, and you're trying to find your seat, you can find it. My seat did not have the glow on it, so it was just dark. And then on the right side you have a cup holder. On the left side, it's supposed to be just an armrest, like it's like kind of fancy, I guess, where it's like you don't put down an armrest, it's just, there's like a giant armrest that, I don't know, you've been to movie theaters. But I accidentally put my thing to the left instead of on the right, so when I put my cup down, it went into the seat, and I was like, oh, there's 2 cup holders, and then I realized, like, wait, there shouldn't be a cup holder on the left armrest. I turned on my light, somebody had legitimately cut a hole in the armrest, so there was another cup holder in the armrest. Instead of using the cup holder that's provided, somebody cut
a freaking hole in the armrest, and I was like, I don't want to sit in this fucking seat. Like, it's too weird. I've never, like, what? I just moved seats because I was like, I feel like this seat is cursed or something. I'm not dealing with this today. Anyways, I kind of lost my train of thought. I literally now have like 20 minutes to get ready, and I still have to walk my dogs, but I just want to talk about this movie. What else? I did like the ending. There was definitely things that happened where I was like, you should be more injured than what I see right now, but I was like, whatever, just get out of the freaking water. But like the ending, I mean, I really like the ending, because like I was just sitting there, I was like kind of like yelling, but to myself I was just like whispering to myself, like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, like, oh god. Yeah, it was fun. So I think if you like the first movie, you'll like this. I don't know how I would compare it. Maybe I like the first movie more, but I liked both movies pretty almost equally. I recommend this movie, honestly. Go watch it alone. It was an interesting experience watching it by myself, but it wasn't like that bad. It's just a little weird though, because I was like, I've never been in the movie theater by myself, and I was just like, I'm wondering what people are thinking, like this girl is just by herself going to see a shark movie. But like, I don't think anyone really cared. Anyways, I think I'm done for now. I need to go. If you're gonna watch anything, go watch 47 Meters Down, Uncaged. It was great. You might want to take someone with you so you can have someone to scream with. If I had someone next to me, I could have just been like screaming at them, but I had to like keep it contained slightly. My emotions could not be uncaged because I was alone, and it just felt weird if I was like commenting out loud like by myself. And I have to leave, so thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you guys watched the movie. I liked it, and yeah, bye. I'm gonna get myself some DQ.